Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel may have the upper hand over Porto following a 2-0 victory last week. So, what is he expecting in the second leg of their Champions League quarter-final?
In the first leg, we experienced this a little bit of an up and down, that you don't control a whole half or more than 5 to 10 minutes, and then the momentum shifted a little bit. And this is maybe what you have to accept against them, and what we have to accept for tomorrow. If it happens again, don't worry, it's normal. They are a proud club, a very emotional team, with and this is what we have to accept.
Blues defender Ben Chilwell put on an immense display, finding the back of the net in Seville, and he too is preparing for a tough contest.
If you look at the first leg, we knew going into that game that it was going to be a very physical game. They're a very strong outfit with a lot of very technically gifted players, and there's a semi-finals of the Champions League up for grabs, so it's definitely not over. We're not going to be going into tomorrow complacent because, we know the job's only half done, so it's very important that we go into the game tomorrow with that same mentality we did the first game.
Porto boss Sergio Conceição has faith in his side as they attempt to reach their first Champions League semi-final in 7 years.
There were always 90 minutes the Porto way. Sometimes we face more difficult teams, but the feeling of representing this historic club and its DNA is always brought into the field, sometimes better, sometimes not so well, but we are people, we are men, and we have some better and some less good moments. That's part of life. We have to give it our all. That's what it means. The capacity to believe, to be resilient, to understand that all difficulties we may have ahead of us can be overcome with a very strong mentality and state of mind. It was through those major difficulties we faced in the last 4 years that we could win titles.
When it comes to injuries, Conceição is still unsure whether captain Sergio Oliveira will be fit for the tie.
We'll see till tomorrow. As you know, in the last match, he wasn't yet ready for the 90 minutes. It was a small problem, a muscle problem, but it's always dangerous. We have some very demanding matches ahead of us, so we have to ponder very well between players that aren't 100% and those that are, and see the best 11 to face Chelsea.
Chelsea haven't made it this far since 2014, and Tuchel is well aware his team cannot let their guard down.
We should not over-expect from us or lose our tempo or lose patience because of these moments where it's getting difficult. If we start in this, we could absolutely lose our head, because what does it mean? That is enough to lose 1-0, is good to have a draw, is better to have a 1-0 for us. Why should we enter in this thinking? Now is the time, but honestly, we can talk on now for hours and hours and we can admit it, but tomorrow is a game to play, and there is no tougher match than the next game, and there is no other obstacle than to overcome than Porto tomorrow. We should not get lost in dreams and hopes and speeches and whatever. We are here to focus the reality and to accept the reality, and the reality is that we have a hard battle to fight in second leg of quarter-final.
Make sure you don't miss Chelsea and Porto in action on Wednesday morning. Live coverage starts at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Optus Sport.